Greetings everyone, and welcome back to RP Genesis. I hope you're doing well, better than I have been for the last few weeks. So, time for an update. Where have I been? Well, the short version is, I've not been doing well. I've been very unwell when it comes to mental health, and I essentially had a full-on breakdown and needed to get away from everything for a long time. I'm not going to go into massive detail about it, but the short version is, I wasn't well, I had a breakdown. Look after yourselves because your mental health is important. But now on to more important things. What's happening with the channel? Well, first off, as you will have noticed from the background behind me, I'm in a change of location. It's actually my living room. My office is actually right there. But a change of circumstances during my time away meant that I'm not able to use my office for video editing anymore. So instead, I'm out here. It's not ideal, but you've got to work with what you've got. But in terms of the content for the channel, we're going to be starting with what is the same. So the main episodes where we go through making characters and classes in different TTRPGs, they're the main crux of the channel. They're going to keep coming. When those are ready, they will be ready because they take a long time to make, and now they're going to be even longer to make because I haven't got access to Adobe Premiere anymore because of circumstances. It could be a drinking game at this point with the amount of time I say that. But I'm also going to be doing the DM's advice before, like my DM notes videos where I was telling you about things like the golden inspiration and just tips as well. But thinking about it, that wasn't enough for the channel as a whole. I was thinking about doing reviews, but I wasn't too sure whether or not that would be a good idea. So I was thinking, what else could I potentially do? Now what's going to be new for the channel? Well, this is where I would like your input as the viewer, subscriber, member of the Discord, whoever. I would really like your input on this because I want to make content that I enjoy making but also you would enjoy watching. And to do that, I need to hear from you so I know what it is you like to see. Now, the first thing I'm thinking of is adding video game videos to the channel. Now, I know it's meant to be a TTRPG channel, but a friend of mine, Spoody Games, and their husband, Arachnichus, we started streaming video games together. I'm not going to say what yet because I'm not certain Spoody's happy with me sharing what we're doing yet. But with that comes, obviously, video footage. Now, Spoody is going to be editing some of these and putting them on their channel. However, I'm curious, would you like to see highlight reels on my channel as well? I'm only asking because I want to know. But if you would like to see video game videos on this channel, where I'm playing them with Spoody Draws, who is also a TTRPG fan and very talented artist, and Arachnichus, who is a very talented miniature painter and also a TTRPG lover, then let me know down below. But other things I've got in mind are a mini-series I want to start making called Tales from the Tabletop, where I animate in the style that I use for my videos. Stories from my games, whether I've been DMing or playing, and stories from potentially the community if they're willing to share. If you'd like to see that, let me know. I'm also thinking about doing videos related to mini painting. Now, at one point I was learning how to paint minis, but here's that magic word again, circumstances changed, and I wasn't able to do it as often as I like. However, I would like to do it, and it wouldn't be professional or how-to videos. It would be more of a diary, I guess you could say, on me learning to do mini painting and hoping to get better, as well as potentially, if certain members of the community are willing, make some of my drawings into actual 3D models, which I then paint. If you would like to see this, let me know down below. And then finally, on the subject of streaming, I would like to know if you would like to see me stream not just games, but if it was games, what kind of games you want to see. And I would imagine you'd want to see me play like RPGs and things like that. So, Star Wars KOTOR and things like that. But also, I've been thinking about maybe drawing streams where you come along and watch me design or work on some of my characters, or maybe the audience comes along, we create a character together. If I can set it up properly, we could probably do a choose your own adventure style thing together as well, or maybe even just a general chat and chill. Would you like to see me stream is the bottom line to that question, and if so, what? If you would like your voice to be heard, you know where to put your comment. So that's basically it. I'm hoping to get back into a regular work scheme soon. There's been a lot of changes that happened in the month that I've gone, and the work schedule is going to be a bit flexible and consistently changing. But I am going to try and get videos out as soon as I can, and they will be ready when they're ready, is the only thing I can say. I can't do dedicated post times. I'm just going to have to follow the name drop Seth Skorkowski approach, where I put a video out and then I'm working on the next one. It takes as long as it does, and when it's ready, here you go, enjoy. So for one final time, if any of those sound good to you or bad to you, please mention in the comments down below. And if you got any ideas that you'd also like to see on the channel yourself, then feel free to say those as well, because I want this community to be heard, healthy and happy. So thanks everyone, make sure you look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video, and remember to keep on rolling.